Good evening. It is I, Roncar. It is my pleasure to be with you in this evening. We do wish to address the topic of the week. As this is a week among the Christian community, and that you refer to as Holy Week, it is a time in which you commemorate the last week in the life of Jesus the Christ. And of course, in this week, we have the special week, as is appropriate, the Passover celebration for the Jewish religion. So we see two men born many centuries apart, who both sought to bring redemption to the Jews in different ways. One to bring them out of slavery into the fullness of their own being and identity, so they could be who they were, to reach the fulfillment of the promises that were made to them. And of course, Jesus was seeking to do the same. But is it necessary for us to have an individual who leads us to show the way, an individual who sacrifices himself so that we can see what it is to be the best that you could be, to live up to your own inner truth of what you know to be the best that you can be? Each person in their way, whether he be named Jesus or Moses, sought to do this for the Jewish people. And they serve as examples for us today in the world. And so it is for you to take the message of the season, which is to look to the person that you are, to be the best that you can be, for there is salvation. It is to slay the stereotypes and the rituals and the habits that are within you, your perceptions, to seek enough freedom from these habits and rituals and perceptions to be open to greater understanding and to acquire greater and to not acquire greater knowledge, but to practice your beliefs and to manifest them on every level of your being. We asked you during the meditation to view yourselves as the essential essence that you are, a perfect soul. Not a soul in need of redemption, not a soul in need of liberation from habit, but a soul which in and of itself is already and actually perfect. While the symbolism of the ceremonies of this week are to free yourself from that which binds you to habit, that which binds you to tradition, which may or may not help you to be the best that you can be. To free yourself from these restricting elements of your personality that keep you locked in unhappiness. To free yourself from the restricting ideas. To free yourself from your belief in your own limitations, so that you can move forward into the fullness of your being as a direct descendant and an extension of God on earth. To make your words and actions become a beacon of light and understanding to others. Because as you act, as you take, as you act from the perfect person that you are, you begin to inspire others by those actions. They will see the goodness of yourself through the things that you say and through the actions that you take, by conforming to your highest moral values and standards, by having your actions reflect the perfection of the person that you are. You will inspire others. If you think back to those who have inspired you in your life, whether it was a teacher or a friend, it was not necessarily the words that they said or the actions that they took, But it was the combination of the two which said to you, I can do this myself. The best examples of successful people are those who have inspired you to have confidence in yourself. If you, through your own volition and of your own accord, work toward being the best person possible in your words and actions, you will be admired. And when you are admired, you set an example. You become the idea for which other people will strive to be. You are already inspirations to others. You are already examples to others. Help to make yourself an even more significant example to others by perfecting your words and actions so they always reflect the highest and best course of action for yourself. And as you do this, you will serve to inspire countless others to seek to be the best that they can be, to seek to follow in your footsteps as beacons of light to the world, as people who accomplish great things, as people who inspire. And so in this evening, I urge you simply to be the person that you truly are, a perfect extension of God, totally pure and clean, and manifest that in your daily life and be an inspiration to others throughout the rest of your life. Are there any questions on what I've spoken in this evening?